Welcome back in. Well, as you guys can see, we have some special guests joining us here in the studio right now. And they're not just special guests. They are the national champion Jessup men's volleyball team here with us. So we're in the presence of royalty and representing the Warriors. Let me introduce them to you. We're going to start off over here at the very end. We have Jan Wopu. Hello, Jan.
Hello.
All right.
Pleasure. That's a pleasure to be here, and the opportunity is great. So I hope we'll have some fun.
Oh, absolutely. We're getting ready to have some fun. Let me finish introducing them, and then we'll have fun. Right next to Wopu, we have Chase Schwab right here.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely, Chase. Pleasure to be here. Going over this way, we have Owen Henney.
Thank you so much for having me as well.
Owen, I am thrilled that you are here.
Thank you.
And last but not least, the head coach of this whole operation, the man with the master plan, the one and only Mr. Kyle Still. Coach Still, thank you so much for being
Thanks
here.
for having us. We appreciate you guys.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, like I said, they are the national champions. They're fresh off national champions. And if you don't believe me, just look at the nice little
Hard to miss.
Yeah, it's hard to miss this hardware right here. So, my first question to you, this is the inaugural year for the men's volleyball program at Jessup. And you guys conclude the inaugural year with this. Explain to me how you were able to achieve such greatness in just the first year in existence of the program.
I think that's surrounding yourself with a lot of really good people and getting pretty lucky at some point, too. We had about 4.5 months to recruit a roster to try to get this thing off the ground. And we got some great local kids that were playing at other schools that wanted to come home and play for the local team. It was a great start. We got some great transfers from, Jan's a first-team NAI All-American last year, transferring in. So, lots of hours on the phone, but the belief that this was going to be something special from these guys, and that's all it is the guys wanted to be a part of something special, something that's growing in Northern California, and, a lot of these guys representing their hometown team, so.
Yeah. Just like coming in as a first-year program, even though we've had tons of guys that have already had some college experience, everyone being willing to put their best out there and work together and kind of mesh with each other, since it was really all of our first years getting to know each other. That was a big thing, I think, in seeing success really over the year.
Now, Chase, you literally live right down the street from Jessup. So you came home to be a part of not just the history of winning this, but the history of this being the first year of Jessup men's volleyball. What went into that decision for you, and does it feel like the payoff has been immediate?
Yeah, I'm very grateful for Kyle letting me come home, play for my hometown team, and it was a great experience playing for the national championship and winning it. So it was just a great experience to play, have like all my friends and family come watch me play in these games this year, and I was just so grateful for it.
Yeah.
And we got the most outstanding player over
Yeah.
there. Make sure you get that out and show the most outstanding player. Like, the royalty at its desk, it's everywhere, man. I'm telling you.
He's kind of holding it like a mugshot right there. The way he has it like right in front of him.
Like this?
Guilty.
I'm from Poland. I don't know how it is here. Yeah?
Well, speaking of being from Poland, like, what is it about volleyball that brought you here to the United States? You went to school in Chicago before.
Yes.
Now you're here in Rockland. Like, your career, this game has taken you all over the world. So what was it about Rockland, California that drew you from Poland to bring your talents here?
So my first idea just to come to States was to do something that nobody in my family ever did. I have no family members in States. Nobody ever visited States. And I just saw the opportunity to combine college and volleyball together. Injuries happen, something's happened in life, and as long as you expand in many directions, like volleyball, I think you have to be smart in that sport. So combining both of the education aspect and volleyball together, that pushed me into the States. And then California was my dream destination. I was in Chicago for 2 years, working my 120% every day, and then I was able to come to California and realize my end goal and dream when it comes to States and to conclude this journey. Mm-hmm.
Well, look at you, California dreaming now.
Yes.
Not a bad thing. A lot of sports teams have pregame rituals or things that they do to loosen up or relax or to get hype or to get motivated before games or matches. what does the Jessup men's volleyball team do beforehand to get ready for the for competition?
I'm gonna let Jan take this one because he has one of the most, he has one of the most unique warm-up routines, maybe in the country. So,
Yes, everybody has their own keys, but my key is 10-minute meditation and breathing technique. I do jogging before the games, a certain amount of pre-workouts. I wear certain socks. I'm superstitious, that's the word in English, I believe.
Yeah.
And that's the stuff I can control and I'm doing every single time. And then I'm ready to go to the court and just lead it in the way that, yes, I'm focused, but at the same time, I'm bringing the energy for the guys that I want them to just be with me and ride with me in the way of just excitement. If you guys see the highlight of the national championship game, where our other outside hitters swing the ball, I straight went to my knees and I just hold my hand like this because I didn't know if it's real. I'm just with my whole heart and my whole emotions on the court. And I think every single player has their own things that we can bring and connect together. That's my own way. And I believe it's the correct way for me, and I like to combine it together with what those guys do.
When the other team's warming up and hitting lines, and they're looking over at Jan, and he's on 1 foot juggling 3 balls, they're like, "What's going on over there?" But it works,
So Jan, you definitely have a future in the circus. Once this is all said and done with. But so I'm assuming you had your lucky socks on in Illinois for this, right?
Yes. It's not like lucky socks. It's just I'm just not washing them for the whole season. Is it not again? I think it's normal.
Not washing.
Okay, I'm kidding.
I'm about to say, how have you guys not passed out from that?
If it works, then it works.
Right. But jogging is the thing for sure.
Yeah.
So, Chase, can you take me back to day one, right? Like, you guys walk onto campus, first practice, you're all meeting each other, you're about to start this journey. And guys, feel free to jump in as well. But, what was that like when this group came together? And did you see and feel like an immediate cohesiveness, like, oh, we're on the same page, we can do something special here?
I mean, yeah, starting off, it was a little rough, some learning curves, but
Sure.
I knew the guys who were coming, a lot of them. I knew we had some guys from the area that I know who are really good, and we had people like Jan coming in, and we all meshed together really good, and we clicked pretty well, and we started playing really high level, a lot higher than I thought we would, but I was very surprised. We did a great job.
We have, my direct boss is our sport admin he's over volleyball and baseball, and he actually traveled with us and actually acted as our assistant coach at the national championship this year, just because of some crazy circumstances. But he is the reason that I love going to work every single day, and I'll shout him out. Scott Sorgi, if you're listening, man, the guy's a legend. The guys love him. He spent time getting to know the guys, supporting them in any way that we needed help. He was always there for support, and then that trickles all the way up to the president of the university. And so we feel, very taken care of and very loved by the university because of people like that.
Yeah.
Well, I guess with that being said, once again, guys, the national champion Jessup men's volleyball team. Thank you guys so much for spending your Sunday evening here with us, and good luck next season and have a wonderful summer.